So now we want to get the order details from the route that we just created in the last video, and we want to bring it into our order screen, which we haven't created yet. So we're going to start off with the new constants that we need. So let's go into constants, order constants, and I'm going to just copy these, and let's change order create to order details. And you should be getting the hang of this by now, like this workflow. So we add our constants and then our reducer. And you don't have to do it in this order. This is just the order that I like to use. So let's bring in those constants: order details request, order details success, and order details fail. Oops, details. And then I'm going to copy this create reducer and paste that in. So what we want to do here is, first of all, change this to order details reducer. And for the state, it's going to be an object, and I want to pass in order items as an empty array. And we also want to pass in shipping address. And shipping address is going to be an empty object, not an array. And then down here, let's change this, and this to details. So for the request, we're going to loading true. I'm also going to just spread across whatever is already in the state, and this will keep us from getting errors when it loads. So order details success, I'm going to have just loading false, and then the order will be the payload. We don't need success. And then fail, that's good. All right, so I'm going to save that, and we want to add this reducer to store.js. So let's bring in order details reducer, and here we're going to add order details and set that to order details reducer. Okay, close that up, close that up. Now we're going to need our action, so let's go to actions, order actions, and I'm just going to copy this create order and paste that in. So this is going to be get order details, and we're going to pass in order ID so we know what one we're getting. And then let's just change this, and this to details. And so this is going to get our user info so that we can pass in our token into our headers. It's a get request. We don't really need to have content type. And then for the request itself, it's going to be .get, and it's going to be to API orders, and we want to pass in the ID that's passed in up here. Okay, we can get rid of this second argument here and just pass in our config. Then we have our success. Payload is going to be the data, which will be the order, and that should do it. So we'll save that. Just check this out. So we need to bring those in. Okay, save that. What is this? Oh, it added the double comma again for some reason. All right, so now that that's all set, in the next video, we're going to start on our order screen, because we now have the ability to call this action that we just created, fetch the order, and then send it down through the state.